In the earlier chapters of my life's narrative, I resided in a charming township neighboring Ottawa. The quaint presence of a splendid church adorned the vicinity of my dwelling, and every Sunday morning its melodious bells resonated harmoniously, encompassing the entirety of our town without fail. In the tranquil sanctum of the church, my devout parents would earnestly engage in prayer. It was within the sanctified embrace of a Christian upbringing that I found myself nurtured, fostering a steadfast belief in the divine. Yet, as the pages of time turned, the ink of uncertainty seeped into the script of my faith. Amidst the trials and tribulations that life unfolded before me, a chorus of doubt would often echo within the chambers of my heart. In moments of despair, a fervent plea escaped my lips: "Lord Jesus, if indeed you dwell amongst us, reveal yourself unto me." It wasn't until the dawning of my 25th year that destiny unveiled a peculiar rendezvous with the divine, an encounter that would transmute the essence of my existence and dispel the shadows of doubt that lingered. Much like the young maidens of our era, I found myself ensnared by the allure of physical aesthetics, a captive audience to my reflection in the looking glass. As the sands of time ebbed away, discontent brewed within the cauldron of my mind, convinced of an impending corporeal metamorphosis. Thus began the spiral into the depths of an affliction known as anorexia nervosa, a harrowing journey commencing at the tender age of 21. Days unfurled into a monotonous symphony of scant nourishment, with meals forsaken in the pursuit of an elusive silhouette of slender proportions. Despite the cognizance of its deleterious toll upon my well-being, the semblance of control that it afforded was deemed a worthy sacrifice upon the altar of vanity. For in the kaleidoscope of youthful aspirations, the pursuit of aesthetic perfection often eclipses the sanctity of sound health. The contours of my physique gradually withered, a spectral visage bereft of vitality. By the time the hands of time had marked my 25th year, the shackles of anorexia had firmly ensnared me, rendering my corporeal vessel a fragile husk. Each morsel of sustenance became an arduous battle against the specter of starvation, rendering even the simplest of tasks a Herculean feat. A chorus of concern and entreaties for medical intervention reverberated in the periphery, yet within the recesses of my psyche, a tempest raged. Caught amidst the cross-currents of hope and trepidation, I found myself adrift upon an ocean of indecision. The prospect of liberation from the clutches of affliction beckoned enticingly, yet the specter of change loomed ominously on the horizon. A cacophony of conflicting emotions reverberated within the labyrinth of my soul, casting me adrift upon the turbulent seas of uncertainty. The walls of isolation gradually closed in around me, forging a prison of solitude, wherein my struggles remained veiled from prying eyes. Thus, ensnared within the confines of my own conscience, I traversed the desolate expanse of existence, a solitary pilgrim navigating the labyrinthine corridors of despair. In the crucible of this inner turmoil, wherein the battlefield lay not upon fields of war, but within the recesses of my own psyche, I stood upon the precipice that demarcated the boundary between life and oblivion. Amidst the relentless tempest of affliction, I found solace in the unwavering devotion of my loved ones, whose fervent prayers and steadfast companionship served as beacons of hope amidst the enveloping darkness. Though the tendrils of despair threatened to ensnare me, I resolved to press forward, buoyed by the indomitable strength of my faith. Each whispered supplication, uttered in the quiet sanctum of my heart, served as a testament to my unwavering resolve. Yet, despite the fervency of my entreaties, the specter of affliction continued to cast its ominous shadow upon me, each passing day heralding a further descent into the abyss of frailty. As the tendrils of illness tightened their grip upon my weakened frame, I found myself ensnared within the suffocating embrace of isolation, my world shrinking to naught, but a pale reflection of its former vibrancy. In the dead of night, amidst the suffocating embrace of darkness, I found myself assailed by a sudden onslaught of agony, each labored breath a testament to the fragility of mortal existence. Panic seized me in its icy grip, each fleeting moment a testament to the inexorable march of time. And then, in the quiet solitude of my despair, I found myself ensnared within the labyrinthine corridors of uncertainty, my consciousness adrift upon a tumultuous sea of anguish. It was then, in the throes of despair, that the veil between worlds began to waver, and I found myself standing upon the precipice of transcendence. As my consciousness soared free from the shackles of corporeal existence, I beheld with awe the frailty of my mortal frame, a pale specter amidst the tapestry of eternity. Yet, even in the midst of this ethereal revelation, the specter of affliction continued to dog my every step, its baleful presence a relentless reminder of the fragility of mortal existence. And yet, amidst the swirling maelstrom of uncertainty, a glimmer of hope emerged, beckoning me forth into the unknown depths of the beyond. It was then, amidst the celestial splendor of the afterlife, that I beheld the countenance of my beloved grandmother, her presence a balm to my weary soul. In her radiant visage, I found solace amidst the tumult of uncertainty, her eternal youth a testament to the boundless beauty of the soul. And as I gazed upon her countenance, I knew that, though the trials of mortal existence may assail me, I would forever find solace in the embrace of those who had gone before, their presence a beacon of hope amidst the gathering darkness. In the ethereal expanse of the afterlife, amidst the verdant meadows that stretched into infinity, I stood hand in hand with my beloved grandmother, my heart aflutter with anticipation. As her gentle touch guided me forward, a radiant figure emerged from the luminous haze, his countenance suffused with a warmth that transcended mortal comprehension. In that sacred moment, as our eyes met, a torrent of emotion flooded my being, tears of joy cascading down my cheeks like raindrops upon parched earth. It was him, the embodiment of divine love and compassion, the harbinger of hope amidst the shadows of despair. Jesus stood before me, his gaze a beacon of solace amidst the tumult of uncertainty. In the embrace of his presence, every fiber of my being resonated with a profound sense of peace, as if the weight of the world had been lifted from my weary shoulders. With trembling lips, I poured forth the depths of my anguish, recounting the harrowing journey that had led me to this sacred encounter. His response, a symphony of reassurance and grace, enveloped me like a warm embrace, soothing the wounds of my fractured soul. In his presence, the shackles of fear and doubt melted away, replaced by an overwhelming sense of belonging and acceptance. As we conversed beneath the azure sky, his words infused with wisdom and gentleness, I felt a profound sense of connection, an unspoken bond forged in the crucible of shared experience. In his gaze, I beheld the infinite depths of compassion and understanding, a testament to the boundless love that knows no bounds. Our exchange, though brief in the span of eternity, left an indelible imprint upon my soul, a beacon of hope amidst the gathering shadows. And as he bid me farewell, his arms outstretched in a gesture of benediction, I felt a surge of courage and resolve coursing through my veins. Returning to the realm of mortal existence, I found myself cradled within the embrace of my earthly form, the echoes of that sacred encounter reverberating within the chambers of my heart. Though the memory of that celestial realm lingered like a fading dream, its essence remained etched upon my soul, a guiding light amidst the trials and tribulations that lay ahead. In the days that followed, I bore witness to the miraculous transformation that unfolded within me, a testament to the healing touch of divine grace. With each passing moment, I felt the tendrils of life intertwining once more as the pallor of illness gave way to the flush of vitality. And as I stood upon the threshold of a new dawn, I knew that I had been granted a second chance, a chance to embrace the fullness of life with gratitude and humility. In the annals of my journey, that sacred encounter remains a beacon of hope, a testament to the boundless depths of divine love that transcends the confines of mortal existence. And though the path ahead may be fraught with challenges, I walk with the assurance that I am never alone, that the guiding hand of grace will ever be my constant companion, lighting the way through the darkest of nights. Upon returning to the confines of my earthly abode, I resolved to share the sacred encounter with my mother, a gesture born of a desire to impart the profound truth that had unfolded within the sacred expanse of the afterlife. Yet, to my dismay, her response was one of disbelief, a skepticism born of rationality, and the constraints of mortal understanding. Despite my earnest attempts to convey the authenticity of my experience, her doubts remained steadfast, her faith tethered to the tangible realm of the here and now. It was a blow to the very core of my being. a reminder of the chasm that often separates the realms of faith and reason. In the wake of her disbelief, I chose the path of silence, a silent witness to the depths of my own conviction, undeterred by the skepticism that surrounded me. For though the world may dismiss my account as mere fancy or delusion, I knew within the recesses of my heart that it was a truth beyond reproach, a glimpse into the eternal realm that transcends the confines of mortal comprehension. In the face of doubt and skepticism, I found solace in the unwavering conviction of my faith, a faith that knows no bounds and remains steadfast in the face of adversity. For though the world may question and doubt, I stand firm in the knowledge that the hand of God guides my every step, a beacon of hope amidst the gathering shadows. And so, as I navigate the uncertain waters of life, I do so with an unshakable faith, a faith that transcends the limits of human understanding and finds solace in the embrace of divine grace. For though the journey may be fraught with challenges and obstacles, I walk with the assurance that God is with me, a constant companion on the winding path of life. In the end, it matters not whether others believe my story, for I know within the depths of my soul that it is a truth beyond reproach, a testament to the boundless love and grace that surrounds us all. And so, with unwavering faith and steadfast resolve, I press forward, secure in the knowledge that God's presence is ever by my side, guiding and protecting me through the trials and tribulations of life.